Start your engines. It's time to drive inspector success.
Man, it has just been an exciting day already. Here I am at my office. My sister is kind of working with my dad this morning. I said, hey, sis, if you're going to be there today, you mind if I go into work? And she went, please go, get it. So anyway, here's the fun thing in life. Here's what I want to talk about this morning real quick. I was talking with Krista this morning, and Krista is just like, faster, better than me in just about every respect when it comes to our business, our world. Jonathan is so much better than me in just so many ways along this business. It is so cool. But here's one of the things that they will all tell you is showing up is more than half the battle. We like to say showing up is half the battle, right? But the truth is it's more than half the battle. I had one person say that it's a quote from somebody famous like Einstein or something, and that inspiration is 99% and perspiration is 1%. I think Woody Allen sometimes said showing up is, one of the most important things that you will ever do. I just want to re-emphasize that. And last couple of days, I have just been running my tuchus off, trying to, figure out how we were going to get our venue all set up and everything. So I'm pretty sure we've got the hotel now. We've got a venue we signed an agreement on now. Everything's coming together. If you're signed up to come to the event, you're going to start seeing all that information coming across. We negotiated, I believe, some good rates on the hotel. They said, hey, we want this price. And we said, hey, can you do this price? And I actually didn't do that. We had an amazing lady that is our hotel concierge, venue concierge as well. And she has been just on top of this and helping Krista and me get our feet back on the ground and get this done. The whole showing up, right, is that you can pay other people to show up. Now, isn't that cool, right? You don't have to be the person to show up. As your business gets going, you need to know that you can actually pay other people to show up. It's a super cool thing. And so in our office here, we have an amazing 1,300 square foot room. And today the chamber is there having a meeting and everything. I stopped in just to kind of take a picture, see how everything was going. And they gave me 2 minutes to speak. Well, there you go. Now, this goes all the way back. Krista was in the seat next to me. She was probably 10, 12, 14, I don't remember. And I said, hey, we're going to this networking group. And I said, if they ask us to speak, 2 minutes or 5 minutes on our business, what would we say? And she goes, what makes you think they would ask us to do that? I said, well, you don't know if they will or won't. But what would we say if they said, hey, do that? Now, you got to love it when a plan comes together, right? The whole meeting goes through and everything. And then right at the end, the guy goes, oh, and by the way, we have a guest here today. We have Mike Crow with Affordable Inspections. Mike, why don't you take 2 minutes and tell us a little bit about your business and maybe why people should consider using your service? And I looked at Krista and she looked at me like, how did you know that was going to happen, right? But you've got to be prepared. I got up and I said, hey, guys, I just want you to know we appreciate having the opportunity to be here and get to know folks. I just want you to know we're kind of a different home inspection company. One, we cover the whole Dallas-Fort Worth area. We have same-day appointments available 90% of the time, 95% of the time. We deliver our report on site, so you can have that. We have a buyer's protection guarantee, and so if for some reason you don't buy the house at all, okay, for whatever reason, maybe it didn't appraise properly, maybe the seller went crazy, you found something really big on the inspection report, maybe the financing didn't go through, whatever it was, we'll take $100 off your next inspection to help you be able to move forward and make sure that you get a good inspection on the next one as well. And by the way, we have a 200% guarantee, on our inspection. So if you're not absolutely thrilled that we did the best job possible for you, and maybe somebody's recommended another inspector, but I want you to know we're going to do the best possible job for you. But if you think we didn't, not only do you not pay for the inspection, then you can actually then go hire another inspector and we'll pay them what you would have paid us. Okay? Now, think about that. Krista calls that, and I like to call it an elevator speech, right? And so not only showing up can be important, it is absolutely important. Having an elevator speech, a very simple, very straightforward, less than 2 minute thing that makes you different than everybody else out there. You've got to have that. You've got to know what it is. And by the way, when I hired my marketing person to show up instead of me, I said, here's 3 things you're going to say every office visit, okay? And one was that we do on-site reports. And this was a long time ago when standards of practice were just coming in. And so many inspectors would write up all kinds of crazy things. So one of the things was, we will stay as close to the standards of practice as possible. That meant so much to the mavens. And the truth was, we wanted to do that anyway to try to make sure that worked. So let me see. Let me take a look at my notes here. All right. So showing up is half the battle, and having your elevator speech can be very important. Oh, and if you don't know, tonight I have a free webinar. And so you can go out to coachblueprint.com/Zoom, coachblueprint.com/Zoom. Sign up. I'm going to be teaching for an hour or more on how to grow your business. 7 things that I've taught inspectors for 20, 30 years on how to grow their business that I've used personally. And so that you can do that as well. And come join us for that webinar. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. And by the way, on that webinar, I am going to make you the best offer that you will ever see on being able to come to our 3-day event, Mission 25, and so that you can do that as well. If you want a little more information on Mission 25, go out to homeinspectormission.com. You can sign up there and join us. It's very inexpensive to come. It's like $97 for you to be able to come. And the reason it's so inexpensive is because we have such incredible sponsors backing us up. Trandon did a little fun thing off of one of the things I said about him the other day. So Trandon with Secure 24, of course, is supporting us, but so is ProLab. ProLab has been one of the best sponsors we could have ever hoped for. They literally pay for so many things to make this less expensive so that you can come at a whole whopping like $97. And then there's OREP. OREP, one of the leading insurance companies for the home inspectors out there. And honestly, just at the top of my list, Isaac is such an amazing person. And I love being able to pick the phone up and call him. One of my members called the other day and went, "Hey, Mike, I've got a problem, and, I'm trying to figure this out." And I actually went, "Here's Isaac's phone number. Call him, and call me back if he doesn't take good care of you." And I got a message 2 days later going, "That was like the best phone call I've ever made." Sometimes it's who you know, and the other part of it, of course, is who you can reach out to, and even maybe somebody else knows. And, but then it's showing up. It's showing up. And I want to make sure that you do that. So one of the things we teach with the whole Big Bang marketing is when to show up, how to show up, what to bring when you show up, okay? And so that you can do presentations at real estate offices and everything. I'm a little bit of an introvert, and so sometimes it shows a little more than others, and I think it's showing this morning because, I want to help you, but you got to help yourself. You got to show up. If you don't show up, if you don't come to the webinar, or if you don't come to Mission 25, 5 years from now, you'll be going, "Oh man, I wish I had done that." Don't be that guy, okay? Don't be that guy. I literally travel all across the world to different conferences and seminars because the other thing that I learn is how I can take ideas from other industries and move it into the home inspection industry. It's one of the reasons we have our best year after year after year. And as I like to tell people, if you want to be successful, and be around those that are successful, because the more money we make, the more people we can help. Well, this is Mike Crow with Driving Inspector Success number 26, and I look forward to talking with you again soon. Come join us on the webinar tonight. Come join us at Mission 25. It will be life-changing, and I absolutely guarantee it. When you go out to the website, homeinspectormission.com, when you go out to the website, you're going to see the most incredible guarantee. No other conference does it because I know that we deliver at such a high level. I'm not worried about it. All right? Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.